Hello? Is this thing on? Testing 1, 2.
Alright, we lads and lasses.
Bane? Why, yes, Batman. You should have stayed dead.
Anyway, this is totally out of the blue. Basically, we switched to Skyrim Special Edition, which is looking dandy. And I've been testing our alpha build for Skyrim Special Edition. Seeing how it ran, and I just wanted to see how it performed while streaming. So, only way I can do that is by actually streaming. Didn't really want this to be the first you'd heard of us this year, but oh well, here we are. Welcome Flopper, Odin, Scarecrow, Bleh. Eric, Alex, Tom, Gaby, Dot, Yaw, Animal Whisperer, Thorn, Daenerys, Aladdin, Reaper, Blacked Out, Alias, Raj, Time, Jax, Names, and everyone else. Welcome. Yeah, nothing too major. Well, I guess it's pretty major because this is the first time you're going to be seeing Skyrim Special Edition, at least on YouTube. You've already seen it on Twitch, probably. Alright. Again, it's a total surprise if this is going to work well or not while streaming. We'll see. It's me, Jack. Don't you remember who I am? Alright, fingers crossed. Yeah, Skyrim Special Edition is a hell of a lot more stable, which is great. Yeah, one thing you guys should keep in mind though is that in this current build on the Special Edition, a lot of content is missing. You'll notice there are no creatures. The faces of everyone is black. And it's not because we're trying to make a political statement, it's just because Phase Jan is not included right now. Quests are not in this build. The weathers don't look too great with God Rays on, so I have them disabled. God Rays are way too intense right now. And well, you'll see the rest. That picture doesn't accurately show the Imperial Bridge how it is right now. I'm not sure what picture you saw. If it's the concept art for the Imperial City, then yeah. Yeah, for now it has more to do with the landscaping department, because on Old Rim the game was very unstable. Actually, it's not even unstable, it was unusable because Cyrodiil is so big and we made so many changes. Essentially, the creation kit could not handle all of those changes and references and all that stuff. So we weren't able to continue landscaping. So landscaping has been idling for way too long. I think maybe almost a year, which is fucking horrible. It was a very stressful period in an already hectic and draining period for me anyway. So I'm really glad we got that sorted and we're back on track. That made me really happy. Made the landscaping department happy too. You guys should see the stuff that's been going on. Ludist has been killing it around the Imperial City. Dekeys, the Irishman working in the area we are in right now, has been doing amazing work with some of the new trees we got for this area, which also look great. Lorax has been working on the Great Forests. I haven't checked it out yet, but he showed some screenshots which were really good. Clef J's working on the Gold Coast. And goddamn, Gold Coast is gonna look amazing. I mean, Clef J is such a talented level designer. It's mind-boggling. Like, that guy should work in the gaming industry. No doubt about it. Things he can do, like Clef J really is an artist. He's able to make amazing landscapes with a minimal amount of assets, which is really hard to do. It's a very niche skill, something that you don't really see outside of the gaming industry, and it's a very highly sought after skill too. And the rest of the team has also been getting a lot better at that. Which is just, you know, great to see. A lot of progress all around. Actually, these are some of the new trees for Blackwood. Something I'm also really looking forward to is ambient sound effects. It's currently completely quiet. I don't even have music turned on. Really? Oh, I guess we didn't. Oh well, then I'll just turn on my music. Oh, but yeah, sound effects are gonna make a huge difference. Oh yeah, I'll show off those new trees real quick. Thank you, bald boy. Baldy boy. Actually, this, I don't know how the stream quality is, but the game is running smooth as butter. Great. Oh yeah, I really love this part. Look at that. That's cool. Really, the only gripes I have with Deke's work so far is that he used these, what are they called? Blue pines? Something like that. These are only supposed to be used at high altitudes, like high up in the mountain. Because they're very small and thin. We try to use them at high altitudes where trees don't get as big, you know. These are the new trees, by the way. These two. You could also have all these new dead ones. And the one with the eagles, also a new one. And I have a few variations like this one here, which is a lot bigger. The floor is going to be improved a lot in the coming months. We also have plans for new giant sequoias, which are going to be used around the redwood area. A lot of lovely stuff, but yeah. No, the Legacy Edition of Skyrim is not going to be left out. We're just going to be working on this one. And then backport it once we're done, essentially. I think I have to turn the music down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, but nothing is lost. Okay, well, this is looking good. Sorry if I'm ignoring chat. I'm just mostly looking at the frame rate, trying to find issues with the streaming setup. Because this weekend and the coming weeks I have to look at everyone's work again and write essays, which is funny because I'm actually writing a giant essay right now for university, which sucks ass, but I don't really mind writing, I suppose. Oh, something I should do, actually. Not sure if this is in game. No, this is the ported armor. Ah. I mean, release dates are never set in stone, and we can't really give release dates, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be this year. Although, I mean, anything can happen if we have a giant breakthrough in the questing department. The landscaping department's gonna have to step things up and get things done as soon as possible. Something interesting that I can already note about Blackwood, that first of all, D is doing a great job, but since this is a marsh, you wouldn't have cracked clay, because that needs to dry. You can have cracked clay in a drier region where it's been flooded with water, but since Blackwood is always wet, you don't use cracked clay as the base for a little puddle, pool, lake, whatever. Yeah, that's the kind of bitching that the team has to listen to from my end. So, you know, you guys should send them all the emotional support that you can. It's not easy working on this team. It shows sure as hell isn't rewarding. Damn, this foggy weather is looking cool though. Okay, I'm gonna check out Gold Coast because last time it was crashing. But I installed all the SKSE plugins, so we should be able. Oh yeah, I forgot. All this stuff isn't working. Damn it. Enemies. Nope. Okay. This looks better than base as the Skyrim. Why is that? It's probably because of the custom weathers made by. Oh, okay. Well. Ah! No! Oh man. Oh shit! Nope, that's the wrong Skyrim. That's the old Rim. Okay, F chat. You know what to do. Spam F. Pay respects to the crash. First crash of the night, folks. First one is always special. There we go. Keep the Fs coming. Whoa, Lorex, is that your own emote? Ah, Lorex Rage. Cool, dude. Didn't know you had emotes already. Nice. Yeah, if you're in Twitch chat, you can follow Lorex on his personal channel. He streams stuff and things. Same goes for our boy Ludus, by the way. He still has to play DayZ with me one day. Will this mod be available? What? Will this mod be available for Oblivion? I really do hope that's not a serious question. If the Oblivion remake will be available for Oblivion. Huh. I actually saw a video of a guy who ported Skyrim to Morrowind's engine. And Oblivion to Morrowind's engine, so that's interesting. Oh, I'm actually really good at Daisy. I like Daisy. Okay, let's try this again. We'll just do this. Kill all. There we go. Oof, bright.
Too bright.
Oh, cool. So we do have some weapons in game. This is actually a new model, the new iron bow. Our arrows, very good, very good. Well, you're not missing much, Murderer. There will also be a proper update video once we get a bit more work done on the landscapes and also get more of our 3D assets in game, plus some quests, maybe, possibly. So we're holding off until we have more to show. Well, we have plenty to show, just not on Skyrim Special Edition yet. Hope that makes sense. This guy. What am I looking at? Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Pretty cool. Thanks for all the follows, by the way. I'm only reading Twitch chat, and I'm really sorry, but I don't have two monitors, so I can't read two chats at once. Yeah, State is going to be streaming again soon, because he's going to be working on the weathers again. How big is the Imperial City Island? Yeah, we're trying to fix the lore as much as possible. Oblivion, vanilla Oblivion, for some reason, really isn't that lore friendly. It's not as big as Solstheim, but we're utilizing the space a lot more efficiently. The waterfront is expanded. There's a lot more housing, commerce, and inns, you know, stuff where you can get wasted for the sailors. Over on this side we have a lot of farmland, which can actually feed the city. And over on this side we have military barracks, which you can already kind of see over there and there. There's a military barracks and a training ground for the Imperial soldiers. So we are more or less expanding the area as much as possible. And then of course you have the Imperial Bridge, which is more impressive looking, and way which is expanded, which is actually something that Ludus is working on streams. So pretty dope. And you will be able to use Skyrim mods with Skyblivion, yes, to some extent anyway. Oh wait, oh I'm free cam. Oh shit, I thought I jumped. That's good. Oh, it's actually a good track, because the music you're listening to right now is the new track made by Frederick Jonassen. And this track is called Skyblivion, the Gold Coast, because it's the new ambient music for the Gold Coast. Wait, am I saying that right? Or is this Jarrow Mountains? No, this is Jarrow Mountains. Damn it! No, Skywind is a different team. Knights in Skyrim Special Edition actually look pretty good. They look really nice with volumetric lighting from the moon. But I just had to disable that, unfortunately. I always fuck up. So this is an area that Clef Jade's been working on, which is turning out really nice. Oh, what's this? Okay. This is the new Gold Coast. Some changes that you will be seeing. First of all, is that the city will be a lot bigger. Second, the the part between here and here will be a lot lower, and the beach is more stretched. This area will be more steadily rising instead of these sudden hills. Same with this area over there and over there. Because Oblivion's terrain was randomly generated, and it shows when you look at the terrain. This isn't even vanilla Oblivion. This is already more or less fixed a little bit. You see those giant hills? It's very unnatural and very weird. And it breaks up the terrain so much that it's actually makes the terrain very uninteresting and boring to explore, because there's usually nothing there except for, I don't know, these odd dirt hills that you have to jump over to get across. How big is the map? Like Solstheim? My friend, Oblivion is bigger than Skyrim. Like Cyrodiil, I mean, is bigger than Skyrim. So yeah, it's gonna take a bit longer to explore our mod than it was to explore Skyrim. Plus there's a lot more to find in general. This area is pretty cool. It's very reminiscent of a place I used to go to when I was a kid on holidays, when we went to the beach. Nice. Is the vanilla Oblivion map bigger than Skyrim 2? It never felt that way. Yes, it is. But the reason why Oblivion's map doesn't feel bigger than Skyrim's is because if you look at, for instance, the mountains of Oblivion, these are new mountains that we remade. But if you look at these mountains, for instance, the mountains are incredibly steep and there are no markers on it whatsoever. It's because technically this terrain was explorable, but there was nothing there. And even getting up to, say, this point, for instance, would mean starting somewhere around here and just mashing the jump button, just spamming it until you could, you know, slowly get up there inch by inch. And then when you finally did get there, there was nothing, you know, to gain. There were no items, no dungeons, no creatures, no hidden stashes, no nothing. What they did with Skyrim is, first of all, they made actual mountains, but they created like trails going up and down the mountains. A mountain pass, a hidden cave with a troll, a dungeon here, and a cave over there that you could get into. All kinds of cool stuff to keep you occupied. So even though technically the map was smaller, there was so much more to actually explore, whereas Oblivion was very empty and bland. Not to discredit Oblivion in any way, of course. Oh, damn it, we crashed again. But there was just less to do, which makes it feel smaller. Alright, thank you for modding, Daenerys. See you next time. That's right, chat. F. Loric's crying? Yeah, Loric's crying. Ray tracing available? Nah, man. Fallout 76 stream can even pull 50. Well, nice. We're at 395. Keep it up, YouTubes. I can't read your chat that much, but I'll try to check it out every once in a while. Hey, Wallop, I'm doing good. Oh, how the quests doing? The quests for Legacy Edition are good. Yeah, double soundtracks, I know. Hashtag please fix.
It's fixed.
Okay, so I think that was actually an issue with was it the boats which were causing crashes? Well, Greavesy is currently working on fixing all our broken meshes, so they at least won't crash the game. I'm gonna really quickly check out Drad's estate, see if there's anything. How good is this engine with a Ryzen CPU? I don't know, I don't have a Ryzen CPU. Oh, I didn't know you were helping with the mesh too. My bad, my bad. What? Leveled up? What? Why? Whatever. Don't think this looks any different. Does it? Nah. I don't think so. I don't think he's worked on this area yet. I was gonna say this is a good soil texture, but nah, not really. Plus it's used in the opposite areas. Okay, well, this doesn't really work. Well, maybe, actually. Looks kind of fertile. With a little bit of grass popping out. That's not too bad. It's not perfect either. What the fuck? What's... Oh, wait a minute. Did someone do a thing? Oh! Are you fucking trolls? It's a host. Thank you guys for the hosts. Fuck's sake. Here I thought I was leveling up. You got me good, boys. You got me good. Let's see, let's check out Way, shall we? The loot is, thank you, man. Thanks for the host. There's no new voice actors now. Now we actually have our own texture department, which have already recreated, I think, every landscape texture. I'm not too sure. Where's people? People are all over the place. Also, a lot of them are indoors. Oof. LOD? Can you... Hello? What the fuck? Thanks, Logan, for those. Huh, okay, so we have the LOD, which is not disappearing. Okay, okay. Very weird. Didn't have this issue last time. Okay, well, anyway. Oh, it's happening over here. What? It's weird. Okay, so no new voice actor. Well, the LOD is garbage because it's LOD. Like, you're not supposed to see it this close, but close up. Just up close. This up close. That's where it's. Hey, Ludus, did you add a bird somewhere? I like it. I hear bird. Oh, there it is. No, wait. Actually, that's... Crap. I got the Skyrim birds mod installed. I was gonna say, what the fuck? That's not vanilla Skyrim. Actually, kinda nice. Okay, now I want birds in the game. So what's been happening with Way? Way was... no, it's the weathers are effed up. Here, let me see if we can get something better. weather. Well, whatever. Not that important. Okay, so Way used to be this this inn and that old house over there, which I always thought was strange because Way is kind of the first place you come across when you try to enter the Imperial City. Like, you have the biggest city in the Empire over there, and there's nothing going on in front of it. So I always thought it would be nice to add some sort of settlement, or at least a village or a few shops. And when Ludus started working on the area, I told him about that idea, and then we actually got it to... what's his face? Damn it. Eric, yeah. Eric, who made a concept based on what I told him. Like, I tried to draw a layout for the city, but it looked like trash. Because I can't draw for shit. And, well, essentially, Way is going to be expanded. Like, there's a little farm over here. There's a smith over here. There should be a general store, or at least a market. Oh, yeah, over here. There's another inn. The idea for this inn is that you have the prestigious inn, which is where the merchants go. And you have the cheap inn, which is where the cheap trash people go. And you will probably have a lot of drunks outside of this in the evenings, causing, well, not too much trouble. Some noise complaints. But yeah, essentially we want to make this area feel a lot more lived in and interesting. Might even be able to expand it further. It really just depends on how much the engine can take. Oh yeah. A nice little... Oh, what the fuck? Did you add a rat? I don't remember there being rats in this. Alright. What I'm doing is checking your fence if it's not too high, too low. Because an ideal fence is something that keeps animals out, but not per se the player. Like, you should be able to jump over it. I think we can spread these out a bit more, Jack. Like, usually what you do when you harvest wheat, especially when you use the scythe, is that you take like this little area that you harvest, and then you place everything in the middle. Take this area, place in the middle, this area, place in the middle, and you do that in kind of rows like that. At least that's how I have always done it.
Yes, I'm a farmer boy.
But yeah, right now they're very close together, and it's usually like a collection of all the wheat that you collected in an area of about that size. So it's more spread out. Nah, it's Aw. Don't make me feel bad, man. It's really good. I like the idea. It's just nitpicking, okay? I like that you added another mill here. That you used Clef's layout. It's good. This is very nice. The carrot field, lettuce, and like you said, you made it nice and random. It's mucho bueno. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Our current wheat is not our wheat, it's Oblivion's wheat. But the thing is, with a lot of these things, it's better to use what we have as a placeholder than use something that's not meant for it. Like, if you want to use, I don't know, like, let's say saplings for this oak. If you're going to take this oak and make it, like, really tiny, that's not going to work at all, because you're just going to have to end up replacing it. Same with, like, the redwood trees. If you're going to take a giant sequoia and just make it really tiny, or I don't know. That's not really gonna work. Something you could do is like sink it all the way down until there's only the tip sticking out. That's actually a pretty decent way to do it. But still, we're gonna get new sequoias, so. Yeah, sorry I'm rambling. Rambling. Flowing river into Lake Ramare. If there's gonna be a river, it should be coming from this direction. Like the thingy stops here, but you always have the underground water that just keeps on going, and there's a lake here, so it kind of makes sense. You can have like an underwater spring popping up somewhere, or I don't know. We can do something cool in this area with a river, I think. Probably add like a cool lumber mill too that uses the current of the water. Yeah, I'm down. Okay, let's check out Clef's area, because I noticed that during the merge, these two areas were conflicting a little bit. Seems like you already fixed this part. Very nice. So actually, before we go, I should show you the lumber mill and the fishing area, which is very nice. I fucking hate Oblivion's docks so much. Like, why is it always green? Why is it so fucking green and everywhere? Plus this, like, look at this. I just puked in my mouth a little bit. Anyway. Our rowing boats are looking sexy as hell, though. Damn. Did you already add some trouts? Yeah, you did. Nice. There's a way that I'm not sure what you can add, but you can make them jump the waterfalls. Cool. Oh, dude, nice. You made a little break room thing. Ah, you actually used the lower class clutter. Very good, sir. If you had used higher or mid to your furniture, you would have been slapped. Nicely done, man. Looks nice. And we have the lumber mill over here. Ideally, we have a lumber mill that looks nothing like Skyrim's. Well, it's somewhat like Skyrim's because you can reuse a lot. But have it be closed off.
Sorry about that.
Okay, I don't have much longer. Dude, this doesn't feel tiny, it feels cozy. Compact. Perfect. Okay. Okay, furniture markers, use a little bit of work. Yeah, the thing is, the mill. Although the water is flowing the wrong direction, and now that you mention, yeah, the mill is too. Nothing we can't fix though. Pretty sure did this nothing. This did nothing. Oh. Anyway, actually this is gonna be it for me. I got 2 dogs to babysit and I need to take them out for a walk after I have dinner, so. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little sneak preview of Skyrim Special Edition. I don't think I'm gonna be doing this again too soon. I wanna answer some questions about what's been going on, of course. But also not show too much before our update video. You know, because else what's the point of an update video? Yeah, everyone, thank you very much for watching. I'll check out a few questions actually. Give you guys a nice view. Little Imperial City, there we go. Oof, almost 500 people on YouTube. That's pretty cool, dudes. I'm glad you're all still very interested in the project. Ooh, and 200 people on Twitch. Very cool. Why is my pee-pee hard? I think you should ask your parents. When will the update video be? TBD. To be decided. As soon as the content is there, we'll start working on it. It's always worth applying to a project. You might not be able to get in, but you can get some pointers on how you can improve, and yeah. We have implemented quests, but only on Skyrim Legacy Edition. There we go. When's the release date? Go fuck yourself, Ludist. I know where I live. Favorite jam? Either strawberry or raspberry. But my mom always makes her own. You missed it because I was flying. Oh, well. Welcome back. Or... yeah. There's no Battle Royale mode. And I'm not in the chess club. No. Todd Howard is better than me. I never made it into the chess club, unfortunately. Are you working together with Beyond Skyrim? Yes, we try to as much as possible. How complete is Horse Armor DLC? We haven't started on the Horse Armor yet. What's the official download size in gigabytes at the moment? I can actually check that out real quick. Currently it's 14.6 gigabytes plus 600 megabytes plus 52 megabytes plus 81. We're at like 16 and a half ish. You intend on working on Oblivion DLCs? Yes. Okay, goddammit, I have to go. I hope you have a great weekend, everyone. Be sure to follow our Twitch channel. We try to stream on there every now and then, like all the devs, not just me. Also, check out Ludist and Lorax on Twitch. They stream on their own channels every now and then, and they're currently moderating chat on Twitch. The links are in the description of the Twitch channel. So, yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you on the flippity flop. Bye bye, Jacob boy.